Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Today's reading is going to be a general check-in on you, your person, and your connection. We're going to get started with an energy check, and then after that we'll dive deeper using the tarot. I'm glad you're here, by the way, and I hope you are having a fabulous day or night whenever you're joining me for this reading. We're going to get started with your energy, and then we'll talk about your person, followed by the connection before we hop into the tarot. So you're being represented with the camel and the horse. So what this is telling me is you're working on keeping your cool. You're working on your level-headedness, I suppose. So maybe things have been rocky between the two of you lately, or maybe your anxiety tends to get the best of you sometimes, because right now I'm seeing you with this energy of actively trying to keep yourself calm, and you're handling stress and pressure really, really well. Part of you might want to run away from the situation or avoid it. Part of you might also feel like you want to be moving forward much quicker, but you're pulling back your energy a little bit. You're sort of tempering down your desire to, I just heard explode, hopefully not. I feel like for some of you out there, this is because of the pace of the connection, like you're getting frustrated because things might be moving slower than what you would like. For others of you, maybe there's tension between you and your person, and you're trying to calm down and not avoid the situation or run away from the big problems. You're like really trying to focus on keeping yourself in check right now, I feel, whatever the reason behind that is. And you're doing really well with that. You're actually quite balanced right now. You could be a water or fire sign. This talks about like opposing elements, or maybe you have like a lot of water and fire energy in your chart. So you're kind of faced with this, I just heard balance of opposites within you. So it could also be that maybe inside you want something that's not happening on the outside in this connection, and you're working on like tempering that down, not getting overwhelmed, and keeping your cool in the situation. We're going to see what's going on with your person right now, and then we'll talk about the connection. Your first card up is the Otter. Okay, so your person is much more free-spirited than I feel like you are right now. They're very carefree. They're feeling lighthearted. They might be more of a go-with-the-flow type. I feel like by nature, you are more, you're more structured, I just heard, and your person might be like, go with the flow. It's interesting because the camel came out as their second card. So for you, it seems like you're keeping your cool by actively like tempering down your passions, your desires, or your fears, or your impulse to run or go towards something. You're like cooling down your intense energy. Your person is kind of the opposite. Normally they're very go with the flow, carefree, fun loving, nonchalant. Everything is just about a big party. They're having fun. They're very youthful in spirit, and they're actually actively working on calming that down. So I feel like you might be the serious one in this connection. They're like the carefree, fun loving one that doesn't take life too seriously. And it's like simultaneously both of you are balancing things out. So maybe you and your person are very opposite from one another by nature. Like you're more type A, serious. You have goals, you have intense energy that you want to act on. Your person is more like, yeah, whatever, we're going with the flow. I'm over here having fun. Life isn't that serious, type B type of person. But like both of you right now are actively balancing and finding middle ground together. So maybe you are opposite personality types, and you're sort of figuring out a good middle ground that works for both of you in this connection. Honestly, I'm seeing it as a green flag. I'm seeing a lot of green flags here because it seems like both of you are really working on finding your own inner balance and the balance that works best for the connection. Likely because you both care about how things go between the two of you, so you recognize that compromise is really important here. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the connection. What else you need to know right now? We'll do a general check-in. What else you need to know about this connection, about your person? We have the Six of Cups. You may have a past life with each other, or you might be learning past life lessons in this connection. Okay, so even if you didn't have a past life with one another, these could be lessons that you have been meant to learn in this lifetime if you believe in soul contracts or soul connections. Maybe these were lessons you were meant to integrate in past lives. It didn't happen, so you're learning them again. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, you guys. Hold on. Whew, okay. No. All right, I'm gonna do my best to not have to edit this out or clip things out, but I might randomly just sneeze. Anyway, there might be something you need to speak up about. And yes, I've been sneezy lately, but in general, because I felt like I had to sneeze, but it didn't come out. Maybe there's something you feel like you have to say, but you just can't get it to come out. So if that resonates, this could be a message for you to speak up for yourself, okay? But anyway, as I was saying, I feel like there are lessons you're learning within this connection, and likewise for your person, lessons they're learning in this connection that they just have not, or you have not fully integrated and learned in other connections, whether it's in other lifetimes or this lifetime with other people, or even with each other, if you've been with each other for a long time or if you have a history with one another. But it's going really well. Like, you're actually learning these lessons, you're doing this healing work, and things are moving forward. Things are actually leveling out and balancing out from what I can see. So I just heard good job. Yeah, I heard good job loud and clear. And then I saw like a sticker on a school paper that says good job. So it's almost like your spirit guides or the divine are your teachers, and they've given you your homework back, which is this, balancing act you and your person are doing, and they give you like a golden star, an A+. They're saying good job. You're doing the work. You're getting it. You're making a lot of progress. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Whew. All right, you guys. We also have the Nine of Wands. I feel like both you and your person have been doing a lot of reflecting on the past. What has worked in past connections, what has not worked, and you're trying something new. For you, I feel like it's taking things a little bit less seriously, or you're tempering your intense energy, because I'm feeling you right now, and your energy is very intense, whether you're aware of that or not. Your person is much more relaxed and casual, okay? And I'm not saying anything is right or wrong here, but balance is key pretty much anywhere in our lives. It's good to have that neutral ground. It's good to have that balance. Both of you are learning how to balance yourselves out and make things work for this connection. And I just heard good job again. You're learning those lessons from the past. You are healing this. You're doing a really good job. Okay. We also have Justice, which is more energy of balance, because typically we see messages of scales. Justice is Libra energy, which is of course the zodiac sign of balance. It's represented with the scales of justice. Okay. So yeah, you and your person are learning lessons of compromise, balance, and I feel like both of you are really equalizing out, and you're coming into this connection as equals. One of you is not pulling more weight than the other. Things are harmonizing, or you're at least getting really close to that point where you feel like everything is 50-50, fair and square, balanced, and both of you feel like your needs are getting met, or you're getting really close to that point, okay? It might be going slower than you would like it to. That came out right away for you. I feel like you want things to move faster, or you have this intense energy where you're you want that satisfaction now. You want this to happen now. You want this, that, and the other, and you're racing towards your goals. Your person, on the other hand, is taking a slow walk on the beach. They're oh, okay, yeah, I'll get there when I get there. I'm just enjoying this. I'm just living life right now. It's not that serious. They're more of the Knight of Pentacles type that is devoted. They're loyal to the goal, but they're not in a rush to get to that goal. They're fine with taking their time. This is more confirmation that things are balancing out here between the two of you. Okay. And again, I'm having a lot of nasal stuff come up in your reading, so sorry you guys. But we also have the Knight of Swords, or the King of Swords, excuse me. but I did say the night, so that likely happened for a reason. There is something you need to speak up about though. So if you feel like some of your needs aren't getting met, or there's something that's just really pressing on you, weighing on your mind, you should speak up about it, okay? All right, you guys, I am going to go try to get the sneeze out, blow my nose. First, we are going to get you out a couple of cards here to close the reading off. If it resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more in the future. I also have a Patreon and a YouTube membership with different exclusive and or extended readings. So if you'd like to check out exclusive content that's not over here on regular YouTube, I'll put links down below in the description box for you. Geez, I'm winded after all that. Okay. It is contrast that puts the eternalness in eternity. Your own valuable personal new desire is always born from contrast. That new desire is then heard and answered by source energy, thus the glorious expansion of the universe. And then your affirmation is, today I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. Ooh, I like this one. And I looked up and saw 1111. Comment 1111 down below if you're still with me. Wow. Okay, we're gonna leave this reading here. I'm going to close things off, you guys, and go try to get this sneeze out. I wanna thank you again for being a part of the channel, for being here with me today. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.